Warheads on foreheads. It's a common phrase in the United States Air Force. The 27th Special Operations Maintenance Squadron at Cannon Air Force Base pits two weapons load crew teams against each other in a friendly quarterly competition to help put that warhead onto the proverbial forehead.
These guys, they're the best of their flights, so they have a set load and they'll go and load those respective munitions, and we grade them on technical proficiency, safeties, reliabilities, and if it comes down to it, speed.
And although these two particular teams are representing the best of their flights, for the load crew team members, it's just another day on the job.
We'll do what we would normally do in a like a load eval, like a monthly load eval, and then we just go up against each other.
Crews ready. 10 shot.
So they lower the time standards, kind of make it a little more competitive. But other than that, yeah, it's just a normal routine load.
Routine loads aren't so routine when it comes to a deployed environment, though. And that's why they keep their skill sets up by competing against each other in an environment where there's a little more at stake.
It puts you under pressure, obviously. I mean, there's a huge crowd around here. We're on a tighter time crunch. And plus, you obviously want to beat the other crew. You get put in a high pressure situation. You got to make sure you calm down, just do your job, do what comes naturally to you. It better prepares you for the real world stuff.
Once we get out to the AOR, we can't predict the weather, we can't predict the conditions or what alarm code we're in, so that when things do happen and there are intangibles that we can't take into effect, these guys have that training bedded into their heads so that they can operate in any circumstance.
As nice as it is to win a quarterly competition, ultimately it's about the job and doing it well. And there's no better incentive for doing your job than to love what you do.
I mean, I get to play with bombs and missiles and guns all day. I mean, when I came into the Air Force, I thought that was the coolest thing in the world, and I still think it's the coolest thing in the world. I get to play with stuff that goes boom at the end of the day.
Tech Sergeant John Foster, Cannon Air Force Base, New Mexico.